positive thoughts in this system of things, and namaste. So we're carrying on from podcast 6 basically to podcast 7. We're talking about the importance of learning to forgive and the steps that you can take and the things that you need basically to consider. So we're talking about, in podcast 6 we're talking about basically seeing forgiveness as a gift of loving yourself. And we're going to carry on from that podcast, from that talking about different steps you need to consider. So, also you need to consider remembering that you may share some responsibility regarding the other party in making that situation happen. So sometimes people with low self-esteem may not feel worthy enough to assert their needs. In this case, you will need to do the inner work to self-heal, to purge out basically, and reprogram that change with some internal thoughts, working on self-worth, self-value, self-love. When you're ready to forgive, remember that you need to forgive yourself, more importantly. Okay? And not the other person. I use the mantra as a meditation tool and technique. Obviously, as I mentioned earlier in the podcast, Dr. Hugh Len, the ancient Hawaiian technique, Ho'oponopono. And it's very powerful. It goes within because it's internal, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions. And by working and doing this technique, it basically kind of cleans up and gets rid of any garbage out of your life. Anything, experiences that you've gone through that have happened in your life that may have affected your well-being. And it could be in the subconscious. It may be memories you may have remembered or you've suppressed and they've come back later on in life, and basically it's being able to remove those memories and hand it back to the divine, which is source. Basically get another shot at life, basically. So when you're ready to forgive, and remember you need to forgive for yourself and not the other person, you use the mantra as a meditation. I love myself unconditionally, I forgive myself completely. It's a gift of love to yourself. The Ho'oponopono, ancient Hawaiian technique, you say basically, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. It goes back to 0 point and it clears up any memories that are in the subconscious, and it's a great way of healing that inner child of you growing up and the experiences you've gone through. When it comes to your self-worth and who you are, going back to 0 point. So you have to allow yourself to let go. Excuse me. You have to allow yourself to let go of what no longer serves you. The extra weight of that unforgiveness carried around on your shoulders is a burden. To stop casting yourself as the victim in your life and take back your power. Stand in your power and, take control of your emotional well-being, which is extremely important. And try to change what you can, and stop looking backwards. So you can start living in the present moment and have the life you all deserve, and shape the reality of abundance and self-worth and reach your highest potential, instead of holding on to any anger or resentment or bitterness towards situations and people in a way where you may have been hurt or feel that you've been wronged. It's one of the hardest things to do on the planet when going through many of the lessons that we go through in life. One of the hardest things to do on this planet is forgiveness. But it's really important to to remove any karma from your life, from people and situations. There's no point in holding on to it. It will only stop you from living your reaching your goals and living your own potential in your own life. So it's extremely important to release it. So I'm going to say love and light. Bye for now, and I'll speak to you soon. And keep shining your light in every way, in peace, love, and joy. Bye for now.